Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Francesca. So today is going to be shorter, but definitely intense. We're going to focus on to the center of the body, our core. So let's get going, guys. All right. So we're going to start laying down onto our backs. Don't worry, we're not going to stay there for too long. Bring the heels close to the sit bones. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Make sure your feet are parallel. Bring the arms by your side. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Spine is long. Pull the belly in towards the spine. So already creating this engagement in your core. Good. Now, next exhalation, start to press your hips up towards the ceiling. But watch your knees. They kind of want to go out to the side. So you imagine that you're holding a block in between the knees. And if it helps, place a block in between the knees by any means. And then press the hips a little higher. Feel how your outer hips are engaged. You're lifting the hips higher. Tuck the chin towards the chest. And just hold it here. Good, and release it down. Now we're going to do that a couple more times. Just breath to movement. Push the hips up towards the ceiling. Good. And come on back down. Okay, let's add the breath. Inhale, lift up the hips. Engage your outer hips. Exhale, lower it down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up the hips. Keep those knees together. Exhale, release it down. Knees and ankles are same line. Feet are parallel. Inhale, lift up the hips. And exhale, release it down. All right. Now we're going to lift up our hips. We're going to walk the feet a little closer together. And then see if you can shift the body weight all the way to the left heel. And then bring the right knee into your chest like a tabletop. Good. And just slowly tap it down. And pull it back. Feel how that lower belly is super engaged here. Of course, your glutes are engaged too. But you're really helping everything in your body by keeping the core nicely engaged. Your breath is still fluid. Good. 2 more. Last one. Good. And release it down. Release the hips down for a second. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Good. Bring your awareness back into your core. Feet are hip distance apart. Set it up again for your nice bridge pose. And lift the hips up and away from the mat. Engage the core, pull the belly in towards the spine. So the whole lower abdominal is really working here. Shimmy the shoulder blades together, arms are straight. Good. Bring the feet just a little bit closer together for better balancing. And then shift the body weight to the right leg as you bring the left knee into a tabletop. Your lower belly should be on fire by now. Lift the hips a little higher. And then drop the left knee down. Good. Just tapping. Bring it back up. And just tapping. Push it back down towards the earth. Just tap. Inhale back up. Exhale, bring it down. 2 more. All the way up. And all the way down. Last one. Lift it back up. Try not to rush. Slow it down. Release both feet down to the mat. And come on back down. Give yourself a little squeeze, a little hug. It feels so good in your lower back. Roll from right to left. Massage out that lower back, kidneys. So good. Good. And then start to rock and roll back and forth, and then come into a seated position. Place your hands behind your back, point the toes up towards the ceiling, and then keep your feet hip distance apart. Good. Now keep the spine this long, but bring the fingers behind your knees. You should already feel your core. Your spine is nice and straight. Good. Hold it here, or maybe start to lift up the right leg. Try to keep your spine nice and long, and maybe lift up the left leg. Now, if it's easier, you can bring the knees and the big toes to touch. And then see if you maybe want to release the left arm. If your spine is still the same, nice and long, then maybe reach the right arm forward. Good. Just hold it here. Steady your breath. Focus. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more time. Deep inhale. And deep exhale. Good. Now from here, you can place the fingers down behind you, or keeping the arms forward, slowly start to come down into a low boat pose. Stretch the legs forward, gaze at your toes. Feel how your upper and lower abdominals are nicely engaged. Your fingers are reaching towards the toes, and hold it here for 3, for 2, and 1. Good job. Hug the knees onto your chest, giving yourself a nice squeeze, a nice little hug. Good. Nicely supporting that lower back. Start to come back and forth again onto your mat, maybe 2 times, 3 times, and then come on back into that boat pose. Now set it up. This time, roll those shoulders back, lift up the legs, and reach the arms forward. If you feel comfortable, you can start to see if you can stretch the right leg up and make it straight. Then switch it back. Left leg up and make it straight. Then release the left leg back and then see if maybe you can lift up both legs for a full boat pose. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Hold it here. Back of the neck nice and long for 3, 2. Now let's go down into that low boat. You can bring the knees back to your chest or keep them straight as you come down into your low boat pose and hold it there again for the last 5. Legs are strong. 3. Slower. 2. And 1. Nice job. Hug the knees onto your chest. Give yourself another squeeze. Give yourself another hug. Start to rock and roll back and forth on the mat. And then this time you're going to make all the way into tabletop position. All 4s. Push the earth away. Spread the fingers. Bring the palms underneath the shoulders. The knees underneath the hips. Pull the belly in. And inhale your right leg back behind you. Good. Push the earth away. And then slowly bring the left arm in front of you. Now, as you lift up the left arm, the front ribs, they want to drop down towards the earth. So pull them back into the center line as you reach the left arm forward. Take a nice, deep, strong inhale. Exhale, pull the elbow and knee to touch underneath your body. Hold it here. See if you can shift the body weight more forward so your right shoulder stays over the right wrist. You're lifting the energy up away from the mat, squeezing everything together. Inhale, come on back to extension. One more time, exhale, elbow and knee to touch. See if you can lift the right shin bone a little bit higher. Round a little bit more into your upper back. Good. Inhale, come on back to extension. Exhale, release it down, hands and knees down to the mat. We have another side to go. Let's get going. Inhale, your left leg back behind you. Shift the body weight to the left palm. Reach the right arm forward. Again, watch the front ribs. Pull them back. Feel the full core is participating here. Deep inhale. And get even longer. Exhale. Pull that elbow and knee to touch underneath your body. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Round through the upper spine. Shift the body weight a little bit more forward into that left palm. Good job. Inhale. Reach back. One more round just like that. Exhale. Pull the elbow and knee to touch underneath your body. Round as much as you can. Bring the forehead towards the knee. Inhale, come on back to center, reach. Exhale, come on back down. Last one, let's get it ready for that. We're going to stretch the right leg back and then the left leg back. Now lift up the right leg, you're in high plank pose. Turn the right toes out to the side and then pull the right knee towards the right shoulder, the right armpit. Round through the upper spine. See if you can touch that right armpit with the right knee. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Stretch the right leg back. Nice. Reach the chest forward. Release the right foot down. Now lift up the left leg. Turn the left toes out. And bring the left knee to the left tricep. Hold it here. Round through that upper spine. See if you can lift the left knee a little bit higher. Slow down the breath. Stretch the left leg back behind you. Stretch back into a downward facing dog. Nice job. All right, we have one more round. Stay with me. Focus on that breath. Now come back forward into the high plank pose. Lift up the right leg. Bring the right knee to the right tricep. Then slowly, like a windshield wiper, bring it over to the left. Woo. Then back to the right. Inhale. As you're crossing, you're doing your exhale. Shh. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Shh. Good. Then lift the right leg high to the sky. That should feel nice and yummy. Release the right foot down to the mat, down dog. Good. Just with the breath slowly. Good. Then inhale, come back to that high plank. Good. Lift up the left foot. Now this time, bring it back to the left tricep. And as you exhale, you're going to bring it over to the right. Shh. Good. Back as you inhale. Exhale as you cross. Shh. Feel your obliques. Nice job. And exhale as you cross. Good. Last one. Bring it over to the left. Cross it over. Use that exhale. Good. Then lift the left leg all the way to the ceiling. Stretch it up. Come on back into your downward facing dog. Hips come high to the sky. Good. And come on down onto your knees. Lay down onto your back. I'm going to do a little bit of a quick back muscle strength. The back of your core is going to get stronger here. So bring the hands underneath your shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades together, press into the tops of your feet. Exhale everything out from your lungs. With the next inhale, lift up the chest. Again, little to no weight in the palms. Keep the back of the neck nice and long. Try not to strain your neck. Stay here, or maybe reach the arms back behind you. Lift the chest a little bit higher. Interlock the hands behind your back. Lift up the chest. Open it up. Maybe lift the gaze a little bit higher. And then release it down to the mat. Left ear comes down. Gaze over to the right. Bring the big toes to touch. Heels falling out to the side. Come back to center. And this time, place the hands back underneath your shoulders. Press into the tops of your feet. Lift up your kneecaps, spin the inner thighs to the ceiling, and come up all the way a little bit higher. Now this time, press into your palms. So add a little bit more, maybe straighten the arms a little bit more. Feel how you're stretching out your core, the front part of the body. Deep inhale. And slowly come on back down. This time, place the right ear, right cheek down to the mat. Close your eyes, slow it down. Good job. Come on back to center. Press yourself back into a child's pose. Feel that nice stretch through the lower spine. Reach the arms forward. Slightly activate this child's pose by lifting the forearms and the elbows away from the mat, spreading through the fingers. Pressing the hips back. Deep inhale. Exhale. All right. Beautiful job, my friends. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. It was a really, really good core workout. I definitely felt my core today. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, or comment on the video. Share your thoughts with me so we can build this channel together. Have a wonderful day. See you back soon.